Yeah. Hello one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass, and welcome to my Abarth 695 Biposto. Now, the title may not suggest it, but I love this little thing. And today, I'm taking it on a 250-mile trip up north. So, I thought I'd take that time to give some good consumer advice and tell you the things I don't love about it. In fact, the things I almost hate about it. Now, as I say, don't get me wrong, it doesn't make me hate the car. I still love the car to bits, but I want to be even. I want to be equal. I want to tell you the bad points as well as the good. So, we're going to start off with fuel. I've just filled up this car for 30 odd pounds. It has one of the tiniest tanks ever known to man. I've got a 282-mile range from a full tank. But I tell you right now, I will not be doing 282 miles. We will set off now on our journey, and I will let you know just how quickly that runs out, because guaranteed it'll be in about 50 miles. So yes, the first thing I hate about this little car is how awful it is on petrol. Well, we haven't done as badly as I thought on petrol. I've done about 230 miles, maybe more, and we've done about 3/4 of a tank. So I'm still reaching 112-mile range, but I've got like 1 bar on the fuel tank left, so I'm not convinced that it's going to stick around much longer. Anyway, I wanted to move on to the second point, something that I really remembered and realised on the drive up here, and it's all to do with the air conditioning, or perhaps the lack of. Now, I'm the idiot here because I knew full well when I bought this car it comes with a heater and a fan. And to be honest, in the winter, the heater's been totally fine. It warms up the car pretty well and pretty toasty. I haven't experienced this car on a hot day yet, so I'll report back to you on the fan once it gets to spring, summertime. But the issue I have is because it is that basic system, I can either bring air from the outside into the car or just recirculate the air that's already inside the car. Now, if I choose to circulate the air inside, all my windows steam up. It took me about 3 weeks to work that out when I bought the car. Every time I did a long journey, I was like, oh my god, this car just steams up all the time. And then I realised it's because I was just circulating the air inside. So, you then choose to go bring the air from the outside in. The problem is, it smells. Air smells. So many journeys as you travel around, whether you're in the countryside, you get manure or cow poo. You're on the motorway, you get factories. You just get every single kind of smell. And so most of the time you're driving going, oh my fucking god. So you can't win. And it is slightly annoying. I find it an adventure. It feels to me like I'm exploring the UK through my nose. But yes, either you're going to get steamed up windows or retching from very bizarre and slightly dodgy smells. As I said, back at another petrol station, one thing that I wanted to show you, which is now going to make it onto the list, is to do with filling up, and it is this fuel cap, because it is metal, full metal, and it is so sharp and stiff that it literally cuts my hand open. You can see, like, for some reason those edges are killer. So yes, perforated, or I don't know if you call it perforated, but super sharp fuel filler cap makes it onto the list, because I've literally drawn blood trying to fill up this car, and as I say, that is frequent. So another fuel tank, and this time I'm getting 289 miles range. Have I seen 300-mile range? I don't think I have. Another thing which I wanted to talk about is the fact that fundamentally this car is a Fiat 500. But it's not. This is my big issue. Basically, everyone that sees this that isn't a car fan goes, it's a yellow Fiat 500, isn't it? Especially when you're up here up north. But this car is so different from a Fiat 500, and personally, that is the big reason that I bought it. You know, I did a video years ago now, slagging off a Fiat 500. And the only reason I ended up owning an Abarth is because it is fundamentally such a different car, but it still has a 500 badge on the dash. And as I say, uneducated, non-car enthusiasts think that it's a Fiat 500. So that kind of annoys me, the stigma. And it's probably not enough for me to hate this car, but it's enough to be frustrated, because a lot of the time, even my sister goes, it's only a bloody Fiat 500 though, isn't it? It's not, it's an Abarth 695. A video talking about things I didn't like about this Abarth and not mention the ride. I've spoken about it quite a few times before, and whilst on the racetrack when I did the track day, was it last week? I can't even remember. It was brilliant. Out on the public roads it is quite brutal, and it is something that a non-695 enthusiast could hate about this car. Any sort of bumps, small, large, holes, non-holes, literally shatter your spine. And I think it's never quite worse than when on the motorway, because if you hit a bump you literally take off through the air. But on a road like this, which is a small narrow country lane with a tractor blocking my way, it is literally, and I find myself swerving to avoid holes in the road more than if I'm in my McLaren. And what is quite ridiculous is the UK roads are not that good quality, so most of the time I'm either being bashed around or swerving around. So yes, as I say, I've learned to get over it, and it's something you have to expect with these Abarths, I think, because apparently even the 595 is pretty hard riding. And do I hate it? I don't hate it, but it is definitely annoying, and it's something that, as I say, if you go into this car blind, you may hate. And I've made it to my hotel for the night, 250 miles slagging off the Abarth. I feel a little bit guilty and a little bit sad. As I said at the beginning, please do not think this was a confessional video where I admitted the fact that I really don't like this car, because I don't. I love it. I absolutely love it. I just wanted to give you guys some insight into some of the negative points, I think most of which you probably knew, because I probably mentioned them already in other videos. Anyway, I hope you found this insightful. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come.